How's it going, guys? Dignoob here. Decided to start a little walkthrough of Digimon Masters Online. I believe some of the core concepts of it aren't very explanatory, so I'm going to start you off from scratch. I'm going to walk you through the tutorial, some things that are explained in the tutorial in future installations, and we'll see where it goes. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So when you start, you're going to have to select a server. That's kind of how MMOs are set up, through different servers and channels and all of that junk. So I've already got one character on the Barberbond server, but we're going to start another one. So start on the Leviathan server. And obviously, since I don't have any characters in the server, this is how it's going to pop up. So I'm going to start by naming our character down here. There we go. And now we get to pick a character. I actually haven't watched the newer series of Digimon yet, so I'm not familiar with these characters, but they are a part of the DATS series. Or the DAS Squad series. So you've got Marcus Damon, Yoshino Fuji, I'm gonna butcher these names, Kenneth Cryer, and Thomas H. Norstein. On my first character, I used Marcus. He's kind of a go-to character, but I always kind of wanted to use Kenneth Cryer. Later on, Tamers get abilities. I haven't gotten to that yet. I mean, I am Dignoob, so I'm a little behind too. We're gonna learn together. It's gonna be great. But yeah, they all got their abilities. I don't really know any of the abilities, so I'm really just going in blind on a lot of this. They all kind of have their own little background to them, and I don't know if that plays a role in the skills you get with them, like if they get more attack strength or defense strength or all this. So we're just gonna see where this goes. So I'm gonna choose Kenneth Cryer. This is where you choose your starter Digimon. Of course, I chose Agumon because I love Agumon, but I'm really more of a fan of the classic Agumon than this new Agumon. Love the War Greymon Mega. Not so much of a fan of the Shine Greymon Mega, but still good. So yeah, you get to choose from any of these 4-starter Digimon. I'm not a fan of his line, but I really like his Mega, so we're gonna go with him. Oh, what are we gonna name him? I didn't think about this one. Just gonna name him Falcomon. Alright, create. And there we have our character. Once you have more tamers, whenever you sign in, it's going to show up just as it is right here. So yeah, let's jump into the tutorial. Okay, so this is how the game should look once you start off. I'm not entirely sure if you'll actually hear all the background noises of other Digimon and characters walking around, or if you'll see this chat. I think this is a glitch on my side. But yeah, this is how the game should look. Later on, you'll see several NPCs around, and if they have any quests for you, they will have some sort of arrow, whether it be this purple pinkish color, like what you see here, a green one to symbolize a subquest that you can do. The purple symbolizes the main quest, and the blue symbolizes a daily quest, which you can do daily, as it explains. I really never figured out this feature. Right here, this is part of the Halloween event. If you can see right here, all the pumpkins, candles, and scary flying cakes. Those won't be there, and neither will the banners, or these little balloons. But yeah, this is a timed event. This will give you some kind of random item every, usually an hour to 30 minutes. This is the percent of experience we're getting. I'm doing this on a Friday, so the experience that you're getting is rather high. I'll go through these a little bit later. Let's just get started with the tutorial. So I'm going to go over here and left click on twice. That says right here. Tutorial 1. Click on that. Work on camera movement. Okay, so camera movement, we will right click, because I just want to make a quick reminder. I'm doing this on the PC, so Mac users, sorry, but I guess I won't be very much help to you. Alright, so take this, move it left, or right, left, up, down, and that's that. Oh yeah, also red question marks are where you go to finish quests, so let's go back, finish this quest, and we get these rewards. We will get 5 stick breads and 5 small vitamins, and I'll take you through what these all do later when we start doing combat, which actually I think we'll go through in this. Been a while. Alright, so now we're going to work on character movement. This one, very simple. This is kind of what we did to get up to Richard Sampson. Just going to spin around here. This is the area he wants us to go to. Simply just click inside there, and done with that part. Look for it, and go to it. It's the same thing, get around the map. And now we get these rewards once we click complete. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this. All the rewards will show up here. Ooh. I forgot about these things. I didn't get all of these, jeez. Lucky. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, click on him, start the next part of the tutorial. Ooh, it'll give us 10, awesome. Okay, this is about locating NPCs. Need the area map by pressing M. Thank you very much. So go ahead and click M on your keyboard. It'll bring up the area map. Let's say now it wants us to look for NPCs. This is helpful whenever you're looking for certain Digimon to go to complete a quest. No, not necessarily Digimon, just any NPC in general. So go ahead and click NPC. We're going to look for Frigimon. And this little radar will show where Frigimon is on our current map. So go ahead and close the map. And also this little area will help you get there once you've searched for a certain NPC. So all you gotta do is follow the arrow now. It'll lead straight to him. Once you're close enough to him, it'll say, oh, you found him, the arrow's gone, you don't need to go and then click off the option. It kind of does it for you, so that's nice. So yeah, there's that part. And now we're going to continue on to part 4 of the tutorial. Okay, so this is going to be combat. And over here, press tab to auto-select nearest enemy. So that actually helps me. I didn't even think about it. Okay, so this is trying to help you use your keyboard to select targets and all that stuff. I always just use for the most part, use the arrow key and then use these commands on my keyboard. I'm on a laptop keyboard, so I don't have the functions. But I guess we'll do it the way that they say this time, because I don't think they'll let me go on if I use just my mouse. So I'm going to go ahead and press tab now. Automatically selects it. And then we press 1 and Falcomon goes to attack. And we're going to make very quick work of the Tsunamon. Taking no damage, because the tutorial's nice like that. Alright. Some more combat items, there we go. Okay. Okay, now it's talking about using the F1 keys. Because I'm on a laptop, and, well, I guess I have the F1 keys, I just have to do extra work to use them. So I really don't like using them. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it. So we're going to go ahead, even though I don't really do this, we're going to press tab. it selects Kumon automatically, and then I always just kind of go over here and right click on the thing I'm gonna do. Go ahead and use Ninja Blade there. That's a pretty cool attack. Just want to just use a distance attack. I didn't know that Pokemon was a distance attacker. That's nice to know. Alright, and whenever you do that, it uses Digisoul, which I'll explain later. Oh wait, no, let's not do that. Derp. Alright, go ahead on to tutorial 5. Or tutorial 6, we're done with tutorial 5. Okay, we're almost done to get the good work this time. Okay. Says, oh, open the quest window. So, this is nice and all, but sometimes you need a little bit more explanation. This is nice and nifty sometimes, but you know, it obviously doesn't completely explain enough. Simply open, or the simple help that it gives here isn't always enough to make sure you know what you need to do for the quest. So you can go ahead and press L, open up your quest window. If this will go away, it won't. The way that they divide these up are usually by the area that you're in. Quests that you get in this area won't always show up as tutorial. It's just doing it for this part of the game. So obviously this can be toggled off here, just in case you don't like that on the map. So go here, select the quest. It'll bring a drop down menu for any quest you have in this area. Let's say replace this with Dat Center, because this is the area that we're in now. We're in the Dat Center. So if you have multiple quests in this area, whenever you press the plus here, it'll drop down all the quests that you have in this area, so you know that while you're in this area you can complete these quests. And then let's say the next area, let's say we go to Snowstorm Village, which is way later in your time here. Snowstorm Village will be its own drop down menu and have all the quests that you start in Snowstorm Village in that drop down menu. So there's no confusion on thinking that you have to kill 10 Gabumons and 5 Gabumon leaders, thinking that they're supposed to be in that center. Okay, moving on with the tutorial. You're going to go ahead and actually click on the quest. It'll bring up a menu right here. It shows under the objective, it'll show the dialogue that you went through with the NPC getting the quest. Right here in the detail menu right here. So you know a little bit more about what you should be doing. And then it'll give you what you need for the quest. That'll show up in the helper over here, which I always like to keep up. Doing all that. So next we need to select the name of the Digimon, click locate, and close the quest list. So what we're gonna do, this little feature it's got, come over here, and you see how Upamon's able to be selected. Go ahead and do that. It's us to find it. It shows this is in the small forest park, so that's where we're going to need to go. It's obviously not in this area, but it will still show it for us, and it will give us a you can see here, it'll give us an arrow on where to go. So next it wants us to close this and this, and now we're ready to finish the quest. Alright. The last part, I believe, of this tutorial. Oh, it'll now show us how to remove it in case we make a misclick or something like that. So what you need to do is click on this. This is going to show up as whatever Digimon you tried to look up or whatever NPC. Click on it. Would you like to cancel the search location? Yes. And that's how you fix your little oops. Alright, and now we are done with this tutorial.